Alright, okay, so I'm recording. I think I am. Okay, it's good. You're good. Hello everyone, Cryjix, the Captain Awesome Sauce here, and it has been quite a while since I've actually got a chance to sit down and talk to you guys, since probably the beginning of this month. Basically, put it this way, the laptop I didn't record everything on died on me, and then all of a sudden mysteriously came back to life. Now that it's back to life, I can record and do videos like this. The only problem is I currently do not have any sound, unless I use a USB headset. Unfortunately, the one USB headset that I have that works, the speakers are blown on, so it's just stuck with the mic. So, again, I'm still fucking deaf. Now, if you're wondering why you're looking at a calendar with all these logos on it, I decided to go ahead and make a quick update video and try to show you what's planned, or what the plan is for next month. If you guys remember, I originally started out this year by posting a list on Facebook of games I wanted to get done this year. And the first month was January, and it was a Star Wars theme month. And while I got a lot done that month, it was just during that same time at the computer, I had the same issue with my recording laptop, to where it became to where I couldn't record or anything because I didn't have the thing wasn't working. Well, now that it's back, I am severely behind schedule yet again, which is something that happened to me last year. So, I decided that for the rest of this week, and also for month of February, because there was so much for February, since February was one of those makeup months along with the month of March, since the theme being of finish up February, I decided to go ahead and make a little schedule and show you guys what the scheduling is for the entire last week of January and for the entire month of February, in case there was a game that you wanted to play. Now, being said, there's a lot of games to do here. Most of these, if not all of these, are going to be live streams on my Twitch account, just to make it easier on me. Now, again, this is a little more difficult, as this also means that I will not be able to hear any sound for any of these games until I get me a new headset, probably around either the 5th of February or around the 19th, depending on when I get paid. More than likely the 5th. So I can have some more money. Yes, I work at the second job. This is also a way for you guys to see what day a game will show up, and that way you figure out if this is the one that you want to watch or get involved in. You have that opportunity. Let's look at the last week. Before you get a chance, let's look at the last week of last week of January and into February. Now, you've noticed that there is a game for today, the 24th, and that is Crash Bandicoot, the first Crash Bandicoot game on the PS1. And again, this is going to be a live stream. This will probably not air until around, I probably won't start doing this until around 9 o'clock tonight. So, this is going to be a very thing. All the rest of them will probably be mid-afternoon streams, especially days that I work, because I work Monday through Friday. So right after Crash Bandicoot, most of these games I have set for one day because I can beat them in one day very, very easily. It is Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, followed by Mega Man 5 on the Nintendo, and then Kirby Squeak Squad. Then Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Sonic the Hedgehog. Basically, finishing off February after Crash Bandicoot, finishing off January after Crash Bandicoot is Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, Mega Man 5 on the NES, Kirby Squeak Squad on the DS, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Game Boy Color, Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, and remember how I was starting to do a series called Fighting With You on for Star Wars Master Terraskasi? I'm going to do that one probably later down the line, maybe during Bad Games Month, Awful Games April. I'm just going to do a quick run of the arcade mode on the 31st. So, but you guys will choose who I play in that thing, and that'll count as the Let's Play. I'll continue with the whole moveset thing later. On in February, the first game of February is on the 1st, and that will be Super Metroid. Now, I love the Metroid series, and I should technically start off with Metroid 1. However, Super Metroid was the first one I ever played. The only problem with Metroid games is, as much as I love them, I have never been able to actually beat one. This will be the first time of me actually beating a Metroid game, so you guys are going to see it live on Twitch. The other thing is, because I've never beaten one, I will be using a map off camera just so I don't fuck up. We'll get the second off. The next game on the 3rd of February, conveniently, will be Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Now remember, every game in February, I at least started to record and never finished. That is the one thing. Okay. Then we get the 4th off, and the next game is Mega Man 4 on the Game Boy, the 5th. The 6th is Sonic Advance. Now, I want to try to do something a little bit different with Sonic Advance. If anybody's interested, just so you guys know. I want to beat the game, but the idea that I want to do with this one is to have 3 other people with me, and each one of us playing as a different character. One person playing as Sonic, one person playing as Tails, one person playing as Knuckles, one person playing as Amy. Kind of a race LP type of thing. The Chaos Emeralds will not be required, as technically only Sonic can go to the last level anyways. And then I will, once everybody's done, I'll add in the last level, the X Zone, off camera, in editing as a separate video. The 7th and 8th we're going to get off of February. The 9th is Super Fluttershy Line 2, 6 Elements of Harmony, which was a fan hack of Super Mario Land 2, turning into a game of My Little Pony, based upon My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yes, I'm a brony, sue me. The 10th, 11th, 12th are off. The big one is the 13th and 14th. I know that's already going to be 2 days, and that is Pokemon Leaf Green. If you guys remember, I was doing a Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke randomized Nuzlocke. This is going to continue right where that left off. So, if those of you who've been wanting to wonder what happened to the Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge, and those of you who are really interested in watching it, it's going to continue there. It's going to go those 2 days, and I'm finishing it off. I'm just going straight through, live streaming the rest of it, going straight to the end. That's how it's going to be. The 15th is Super Mario Advance. We get the 16th and 17th off. The 18th is Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. The 19th is the Minish Cap, which I'm leaving kind of open between the 19th and the 23rd just because I need a little more time. 23rd is SD Gundam Force for the Game Boy Advance. 25th is Star Wars Dark Forces, bringing another Star Wars game in for one I never finished for January. 17th is Advanced Wars, and then we're going to finish off with 3 games. 29th is Pokemon Game Boy Advance Video. If you guys remember, there was this thing where you could watch highly pixelated videos on the Game Boy Advance. They came in cartridges. There are 4 volumes of Pokemon, and I'm going to do all 4 as all 4. I kind of want to get some people on Skype involved in this, just so I can have some commentary with it, some commentary, as we kind of relive some of our past by watching some episodes of Pokemon. And finally, the last game, I think, is Mortal Kombat Advance. This is considered to be one of the worst games in the Mortal Kombat franchise, and if you remember correctly, I did a Let's Play this way back when, and I'm redoing it because there was no sound. So that is it. That is the entire scheduling for the last week of January and the month of February. Like I said, if there is a game you are interested in, and you want to see it, make sure you mark your calendar on the days that I have marked. If you're interested in doing anything such as the Game Boy Advance or the Pokemon Game Boy Sonic Advance or the Pokemon Game Boy Advance videos thing, please let me know. Please let me know about that too. I will probably post a video probably sometime earlier, right before I do it, just to see if anybody's still interested in it. Anyway. As always, I thank you guys for watching as much as I enjoyed making this video, and I will see most of you, hopefully, at around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Crash Bandicoot stream. Again, with no sound from me, but you guys should still be able to hear the game. Okay, until next time, goodbye.